ship is leaving into Lake Huron. That's a 1,000-foot ship. And right behind it, very close, there's another ship coming. It's a tug barge combination. It's probably about 700 feet long, and it's the new style with a tug pusher type tug in the stern. These were old freighters that were modified from having a pilot house in the bow and a stern galley area and engines and crew quarters, and they removed the engines of the original ship, they rebuild them, they build a notch in the back that allows the tugboat to fit up in the stern. Very unique design. This is a cement boat. You can see the unloading equipment on the bow, above the bow. She's passing under the Blue Water Bridge to Canada. We're looking towards the Canadian shore. The boat is approximately at the international boundary line. The green light underneath the bridge at the top is the middle of the international boundary. This one has a very, very large tug in the stern. These tugs are held in with cables, huge cables, which are tensioned with gigantic hydraulic cylinders. The current here is about 5.5 miles an hour, so these boats have to work very, very hard to get upstream. And that pilot house is about 4 or 5 stories above water. Now you get a view of both ships close together. Bright light out in the water. On the left is the 1,000-footer that went by. It's up in the channel now. And I don't think I've ever seen them this close together. They're not more than a half mile apart. Stop one of these vessels once they shut it down, and sometimes they'll throw it in reverse. It's a long, long time to stop. Oh, and actually I'm seeing the third freighter coming up here. This is really unusual. We don't usually... I don't know that well, I know they do bunch up, but I don't recall ever being down here and seeing 3 freighters spaced all within a 2-mile distance. I'm going to walk down here in the light a little bit. Showing the bridge, Canada. can't really tell what this freighter is. Sort of looks like a conventional one. We're looking south at downtown Port Huron. And this is the boardwalk that I'm standing on. It runs for a mile along the river. It's the longest freshwater walkway in the world. It's not the longest freshwater boardwalk because it's not made of boards. It's mostly made of concrete. The longest freshwater boardwalk is in St. Clair, Michigan, which is 2 towns south of us, about 15-20 miles away. Well, now we have this other ship getting ready to come right up under the bridge. They don't always end up directly in the middle of the channel. Sometimes you'll see them a lot closer to the American side or closer to the Canadian side. It's very dangerous here for them. They have to do a lot of turning in the high current. There's 5.5 mile an hour current, which doesn't seem like much, but when you're in a boat, it is. These things can be spooky at night when you're out in a boat. They seem like sometimes they just sneak right up on you and you don't even know they're there. And they actually move pretty fast, around 25 mile an hour. And that's fast enough to water ski right alongside of them. And I've done that when I was a teenager. Never in front of them, but always alongside of them. And also when I was a teenager, my dad would bring our boat right up to them and we would reach out and touch the hull with our hands. There's a view of the stern. Go around to the front. There's the bow coming up under the bridge right now. This one would probably be 800-900 feet. Deck house on the back. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories above water. There's a view looking north along our boardwalk and railroad track. There's the international flag part with the Canadian flag and the American flag. I'm going to walk down here a little bit. Big giant flags above the Parkway. For once, they're not flying half-mast. Yeah, there's one last view of the ship heading out into Lake Huron into the dark. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you.